Hello, everyone, and good morning and good afternoon and good day wherever you are all over the world. This is Bettina Carey, the founder and CEO of We Empower You, the global community, and WeEmpowerYourLife.com. And I'm so excited to be welcoming back to the stage today, Ms. Lee Romanov. Lee is a motivational speaker who has an action plan on how to start and build your own online income. She is a self-made millionaire and has made millions of dollars online since 1994. Lee has entertained radio audiences and has made lots of money. I am here to tell you that she has 10 revenue streams that she does online for her Income Activator, which she is the president of. And today she's going to be talking about network. Welcome to the stage, Lee. It's so great to have you back.
Thank you, Bettina. Wow, what an introduction. Everybody was completely blown away. Grab your hairspray. We're going to start. Okay, so this is going to be all about you getting your network working for you. And it's basically, if you know people in business, which we are all in business, this is going to be very beneficial to both yourself and the person that you're connecting with, your network. Now, if you like money, and if you like watching funny or inspirational videos emailed to you, then I think I've nailed this topic. So just to start, okay, now who wouldn't enjoy watching the rest of that? I mean, it's just complete entertainment. And everybody enjoys videos being emailed to them. Now, what you're going to do is when you pay attention, just like this guy here, you can incorporate some or all of what I'm telling you into your online business. So take from my presentation the parts you like, or take it all. Now, what if you had hundreds or thousands of people coming to your website a day for inspirational videos or to get a quick smile? And what I'm going to be telling you is how you could possibly be making hundreds or thousands of dollars by doing nothing but promoting your topic through other people's videos. So let's just listen to this video.
Every day we are faced with challenges and obstacles that help us grow and help define us. And when stress creeps in, it can make things seem quite impossible, can even paralyze us, prevent us from doing things that need to be done. How heavy is this glass of water? Melissa, would you care to answer?
8 ounces.
12 ounces?
16 ounces.
The absolute weight of the glass doesn't matter. It depends on how long I hold on to it. If I hold it for a minute, nothing happens. If I hold it for an hour, my arm will begin to ache. If I hold it all day long, my arm will feel numb and paralyzed. Well, the weight of the glass hasn't changed, but the longer I hold on to it, the heavier it becomes. The stresses and the worries of life are like this glass of water. If you think about them for a little while, there's no problem. Think about it for a little bit longer, it begins to hurt. You think about them all day long, and you'll feel paralyzed, incapable of doing anything. Always remember, put the glass down.
Okay, so these videos, a lot of companies send you fun and interesting videos and images and everything. And it's not that they create their own videos or, cartoons or images. They find them online. And what I'm going to be talking to you and encouraging you to understand is that everything is done for you. You don't have to create videos. You don't have to create interesting videos. It's all done for you. A company called Amaletto sources all the best videos online and hands you inspirational and funny videos. And as long as you find videos that align with your message, voice, or topic, whatever you want to call it, you can focus the interest of your audience to your business. Like, for instance, Bettina's business is turn your message into $1 million business. Taking Debbie's, for instance, the sign language of your body, trust your gut instinct. And for me, websites are meant to make money. So understand when you're getting into marketing your online business, what is your topic? What is your focus? What is your one-liner that you would say to anybody to capture their interest? And once you've got that, then you can just run with it. But this is probably the most important thing, because this is your ad, your presentation, everything about you is encompassed in about 4 or 5 words. Okay, so all you really have to do is upload a funny or inspirational video to your website and email the link to your contacts. Because if you do this on a regular basis, and let's just say it's once a week, it keeps your business top of mind, and you actually get business from it, from this simple procedure. Now, I'll tell you, Pinterest sends me 2 or 3 emails a day. $1 billion last year in revenue they earned using email marketing. And these are not their pictures. Okay, people give them their pictures, and every picture that you click on, it generates them revenue, because they're charging the people lead revenue. Okay, so include your network and help them get business. Okay, so you know your network of people. It's everybody that you've met through Zoom for the last 1.5 years. All of these people have businesses. All of these people that come to these meetings want to be promoted. If you can create a website that sends out, that creates a new email page where people click to get an inspirational or fun video, people, and send it to their inbox, people will click on it and come to your website. And every one of these people can be part of your revenue stream. And I'll go into that a little bit further. If you create a directory of businesses, okay, so all these people have email lists. So let's say this person has an email list of 1,000. This person has an email list of 1,000. If your directory of businesses just emails once a week to their list to come to see an inspirational, funny video, you are well on your way to making a lot of money monthly and annually. So what's important is to create a directory of businesses that are aligned with you. And again, if you had 10 networking partners and each of them had an email list of 1,000, and you would just add up and upload a new video to this page every week, send out the URL to your list, send the URL to each of your networking partners and say, hey, send this out. You would have 10,000 people emailed a link to your website every week. Pretty simple. All you're doing is uploading a video, sending the URL or the link out to your email list, and sending it out to each one of your networking partners for them to send it out to their email list. Because the more people that come to the website and watch the video, the more they will remember the various businesses, and it's all trusted business resources. We all like to do business with people that are connected with us one way or another. So let's say you've got 10 networking partners, and you need to create their feature page, because their feature page will be sending them leads. So if we just take a coaching partner, they provide you with the content and you upload it to your page on your website with a form that sends them a lead. Now, if you charged $10 per lead, 10 leads earn you $100. You didn't have to do anything. It's just turning click or forms into revenue. And all you do is you find videos and you have your networking partners send out an email weekly to their list. And as you do that, people that come to your website every week to watch an inspirational video or a funny video will start clicking around to see who's in your directory. Now, you may have a networking partner saying, why would they pay, why would you pay me $10 a lead? Like, why do I have to pay you $10 a lead? Well, everybody advertises. Everybody advertises. And when they pay $1,000 for Facebook or Google ads, conversion is low to no. So I've done this conversion analysis for almost 20 years. And every one of my advertising partners, radio, TV, newspaper, I always increase their budgets. I was never able to increase the Google ad budget or the Facebook budget because it did not convert. And you will even hear ads on the radio today. I heard one just driving back from a friend's place, and they said, people spend average $48 million a month on Facebook and Google ads that do not convert. So it's right there in the open. So if you're going to get a lead and you're paying Facebook or Google $1,000 for maybe no conversions, when they pay you $10 per lead, you receive 100 qualified leads. If somebody goes to this website, reads your information, watches your video, completes a form to connect with you, if you can't close them, that's not the website owner's fault. Your message is wrong or something. So this is a good testing ground too. Now, let me tell you what you should also tell people, because the money is in the recommendations. And I'll give you a story. I walked past a Chinese food restaurant for 2 years to go to my sushi restaurant. And this is the route. This is a sushi restaurant. And a guy that sort of looked a little bit like Danny DeVito was standing in line at the sushi restaurant with me. And he said, oh, by the way, have you ever tried the soup at the Chinese restaurant next door? And I said, no. Recommendation. After my sushi, I went in and ordered the soup. If they had a sign here saying free soup, I still wouldn't have gone in. The power of recommendation is ridiculously powerful. And what it does is it can increase your sales potential from 1% to 40%. So everybody knows that, and it's well known, that 1% of people may buy from you when they go to your website. But up to 40% of your traffic will complete a form if it's free for them to do that and it's beneficial for them, because there's no risk in this person completing the form because it's free and it's beneficial. Here, They have to take money out of their jeans, and they ain't gonna do it. Okay, so they'll complete the form, but when now you are doing the recommendation, this increases from 1% to up to 40% because of the recommendation. That's why so many companies want you to like them. So if you want to start selling more, start becoming lead revenue from corporations that are promoting you, that you can work with, that have a self-interest in you achieving your business, your sales. Okay, so when someone goes to the page you've set up for your networking partner and they complete a form, everything on the, if you're using the Income Activator website platform, is automated. And this is the same kind of automation that Angie's List uses, and Home Advisor, and all the multi-million-dollar companies. And actually, we also have pay-per-click tracking used by Google and Facebook. I don't recommend it because it's a lousy lead to give to people. So I always focus on the forms because they get the name and email, and they can put in, hey, can you help me with this? So that giving your partners a qualified lead is really critical. That's why there's not a lot of conversion with Facebook and Google ads. It's crap, unqualified leads. So when they complete this form, what happens is that automatically, and it's all done for you, the coach gets an email saying contact this person. This person gets an email saying contact this coach, and you get an email saying you just made money. And all leads are tracked, and the invoices are automatically created, because so you don't have to do any work. Now here's a backdoor look at one of my websites where I've just built in different companies with the referral forms. And if I click on the company, I can see the data, and I can click to print the invoice. So it's all automated for you. You don't have to do anything. All you have to do is set up the feature page for your client. So a website costs generally to build $2,500. At least that's what I'm charging people to build the websites. So what I'm thinking, and how to keep this free for everybody, if you charged 25 people in your network to be part of your directory, if you charge 25 people $100 to create their feature page, and you gave them their first 10 leads for free, no one is out of pocket. They are still going to be paying $10 per lead, but they get their first 10 leads for free, so they just paid in advance. You got your website created and paid for already. And with 25 people, could you imagine if these 25 people, if you selected them correctly, and they all had an email list of 1,000, it's 25,000 people that would be emailed once a week for inspirational videos where they would come to watch, and then, oh, you know what, I really do need a copywriter, or I want to get in touch with this travel person, or you know what, I'm feeling that I might need some fitness or bookkeeping, or you know, I want to learn how to eat healthy. I mean, it's all there for you. I mean, you've got it. Everything's sitting there for you. You just have to now just do it. It's pretty simple. Now, I can also tell you how you may wish to sweeten the pie by contacting one of the network people that you know that are running their own business. And you could tell them that you will post, for the $100, you will post a review of their business on today's news media website, which actually I own. Or you can also say you will interview top experts in their field because when you're interviewing top experts in their field and you post that information on your website, then they can use that traffic to help convert what they're doing. So you can, if you wish, become a reporter for the Today's News Media. Now, the Today's News Media has embedded news stations worldwide. So if you want to know what is being talked about on Fox or NBC or in Africa, China, Mexico, Saudi Arabia, you would just click and the news station would pop right up here. So it's a really good website to get breaking news. And you can, when you become a reporter, and it's like $100 to enroll forever, you can post for your clients for free press releases, business reviews, scam alerts. And I'll tell you something, when they're looking for clients and their potential client Googles, is there a scam on this person's business, or what does the business review say? When it pops up on this website, it looks like a news station actually took the time to write about that business, which you did. So if you're going to write a business review, you might as well have it come from another website and have someone write it for you, or write your own. If you're a reporter here, write your own business review and press release, add content to it. Because we're entrepreneurs and we wear many different hats. And a reporter's hat is a great one. I know that if I wanted to interview somebody, I would not say I'm Lee Romanov from IncomeActivator.com. I would say I'm Lee Romanov from Today's News Media. It holds a better presence than saying from another company, because we wear many hats. Right now, we've got several reporters on Today's News Media, and they can watch a news report, let's say something on Fox, and let's say they want to interview this gentleman. They connect with him, say, I just saw you on Fox. I'd like to do an interview. I'm with Today's News Media. He would probably do an interview with you. And as you're talking to him, you develop a relationship, because everybody I've ever interviewed, I've developed a relationship. And then just say, hey, how did you get on Fox? And they said, well, contact so-and-so. So now I have a recommendation. The money's in the recommendation on who to contact at Fox. So I'm not contacting Fox blindly. I'm going through somebody that's already been interviewed and has a relationship with Fox and introducing me. Very powerful. It steps you up to a level that you could not get by yourself without the strategy. You could, if you wanted, you could get 10 people and charge them $250 to create their feature page and give them the first 25 leads for free. That way you're not spending any money. And they're not spending any money because they've just paid for 25 leads in advance. No big deal. You could also send leads to yourself. Build yourself into your directory. As you get more networking partners, the more email reach you get. So you get 10 networking partners, let's say 10,000 emails, you get 20,000, it just keeps adding up. The more networking partners, the more email messaging going out per week, which brings you into increasing your lead revenue. Again, the more networking partners, your lead revenue increases. And the less you have to do, because if you're just making money right now, from lead revenue, do you really want to, sell courses and mentor people as opposed to just being a voice about your message? Because we know that promoters have an unlimited revenue stream, because the more people you get to the website, the more money you make. It's a very simple numbers game. But doers, they're paid for by their time. You can't do, you've got 24 hours in a day to do. That's it. So this is, ironically, who become the multimillionaires. It's the promoters. And your message is heard by millions. When you follow the strategy, as opposed to doers, you may only be able to take on 30 people per year, 20 people per year, 40 people per year. That's a very low number in regard to getting your message heard. If you want to join the Income Activator resource section, it's open to you. And I'm going to end with my catvertising video, because this is kind of video I would send for people to click to and then watch my directory, go through my directory.
We're seeing a shift in consumer habits. Everything is moving towards cat videos. And the agencies that don't realize that will get left behind.
Cat videos are an unbelievably effective new business tool.
We've seen phenomenal growth in this category. We're taking that learning and applying it to our business model.
In 2012, John Street will lead the industry into a brand new communications era with the launch of the world's first and only catvertising agency.
Cat videos provide an excellent return on investment. The costs are minimal. It's win-win.
By 2015, cat videos are going to represent 90% of the content on the World Wide Web. It's proven results.
Using the 4 pillars of creativity, we provide work that's persuasive, unignorable, relevant, and memorable. Our goal is to integrate cat videos into every stage of the customer experience, 24/7, 365.
To facilitate this change, we've incorporated our own cat video production studio. Filming, writing, seating, all completely in-house.
Creating a good cat video is no accident. A lot of people think you just show up in a room with a camera and a couple of cats and start filming, but they take a tremendous amount of planning. We storyboard every frame. We actually created our first cat video in February of 2008. Cat approaches the camera slowly from afar, then the camera would pan to the right, and then when it comes back, the cat's closer. Really, I think that was the kind of magic moment in the spot. It kind of came up 7 for us, I guess you might say. You think sometimes you're going to run out of material with cats, but you never do. You come in on Monday and you go, oh my God, trombone cat, and it's excellent.
In an era of unprecedented change, there's one agency with the courage to change everything.
Nobody wants to see ads anymore. They want cat videos.
Ask yourself, what can cat videos do for your business?
Well, you might just find out what a cat video can do for your business. Okay, guys.
Thank you so much there, Lee. That was quite a cute ending. Okay, I'm going to have you bring your camera back up and we're going to take any questions here. So Lee, go ahead and turn your camera back on, and
It is on, right?
looking forward to taking questions. Be careful with your microphones, and they're not too loud for us here since we are live on YouTube.
Okay.
Who wants to open up their mic first? Welcome, everybody. A few folks have signed in since we launched onto the YouTube.
Okay, so if you guys don't have any questions, which is, somebody just,
I think that's Pierre. Pierre, you're not going to be able to ask out loud. Can you type your question into the chat? Something's going on with your microphone. And Lee, I've just muted everyone to get that sound out of there, so you'll have to unmute.
You are tricky, Bettina.
Yes.
Okay. So Pierre, we're going to be talking the next day anyway, so just ask your question then, okay? Yeah, good.
Okay.
So if anybody wants to reach me, they can contact me at lee@romanov.ca. My email is right. Pierre, you're going to have to, Pierre.
Okay, I had to mute everybody again. Just
Pierre, do not unmute.
You have to stay unmuted, Pierre, because your microphone is giving off some really. Okay. Lee, any final thoughts for us?
I think that if you guys don't consider this very easy possibility of creating online revenue, it's going to be very, very hard for me to make it any easier for you. So, because it's all done for you. It's a very easy process. There, stop.
Okay, Lee, unmute yourself again.
Okay, you might have to click Pierre off.
Yeah.
On here.
Comes back on.
Yeah. Okay, so very simple. Upload videos, entertaining videos, just like Pinterest sends, you know, interesting images. It's just friggin' images with Pinterest. You got videos, you got entertaining videos, and get, you know, use your network to help you promote the website and just generate revenue. It's pretty easy. Yes, Marie?
Yeah, I wanted to know if we can use any videos we see anywhere, and people aren't gonna, they're not gonna say, hey, that's my video?
Yeah, YouTube, BitChute, Rumble, they all have a share. Everybody adds their videos online so that they can be shared, so that people can share them and spread the word. So yes, they all have share buttons where you can upload the and embed them into your content. Bettina can show you how to do that.
Huh, thank you.
You're welcome.
All right, that's all for Lee tonight. Thank you so much for Lee for joining us tonight, and you're going to be back in 2 weeks.
That's right.
So Joanne has asked for a little extra training there, so reach out to Lee. What's the best way for folks to reach you, Lee?
Lee@romanov.ca.
There you go. Thanks
Okay,
so much.
perfect.
Bye for now.
Bye-bye, guys.
I'll see you in a couple of weeks. All right. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and introduce our next speaker, and I'll be keeping everybody muted. So Nigel, when I introduce you, if you wouldn't mind unmuting yourself there. And here we go. This is our next guest speaker, Master Nigel Henry. And Master Nigel Henry's purpose is activating and unleashing the greatness in people like myself and others who joined us here on his Financial Miracle Challenge this week. And Nigel's top 4 core values are basically ranked in this order: honesty, choosing to tell the truth under all conditions; integrity, choosing to practice aligning my actions with my words; precision, choosing to include numbers in my thoughts and speech; responsiveness, choosing consciously to respond to all stimuli within 3 seconds. And this is what he calls an activational speaking style. Master Nigel has created a unique style of communicating and presenting called activational speaking, in which he orchestrates me, the viewer or the audience, to start speaking in the first person. That's I am, instead of we, or you for that matter. Join us as we dive deep into activating some of our deep levels of awareness, my deep levels of awareness, and also awakening some of my superpowers and abilities, and yours as well. Thank you so much for joining us again, Master Nigel. Welcome to the stage.
Greetings. Can everyone hear me? If you can hear me, just wave your hand and say, give me a thumbs up. Let's see. Yay. Nice to see my peoples. I'll come to peers on 2 types. Yes, welcome everyone. As I said, my name is Master Nigel. I think I spoke with Pierre yesterday or this week. Yes, Pierre. And I've spoken with Maria. Who else? Bettina, Angel Aggie, Paul. Is Paul visible or is Paul? Paul, are you hiding? But the new people the other thing I've spoken to is Joanne. Is that Joanne? Or Richard? Richard and Joanne and Courtney. Courtney. Hi. So I found out that the interesting magic happens when you talk to people who are quiet. What I found out, they're very deep people. But before I get talking, I'm going to dive into one of my frameworks that I use to stimulate conversation. It's very deep, but it's only deep if people are talking. So let me just check. Courtney, do you talk? I'm just checking down. Unmute and let's say hello or something.
Yes, I do.
Oh, there you are. Look at that voice. Say something, man.
Yes.
Yeah. And then what about Richard? Let's hear his voice. Unmute, Richard. You can't talk with your mic off, man. You got to speak, unmute your microphone.
I definitely do. Yes, thank you.
Okay. Who else is quiet? I know we got some problems with Pierre's microphone. Diana. Is Diana there? And Joanne. Those two, they look quiet. The money is in the quiet people, Richard. That's where the money's at.
That's good to hear.
Okay. So on that note, can you repeat after me, please, gentlemen, and anyone else? In fact, everybody, unmute yourself and repeat my famous national anthem. My voice is my moneymaker. 3, 2, 1.
My voice is my moneymaker.
Repeat one more time because it didn't come out like authority. 3, 2, 1.
My voice is my moneymaker.
Yay! There we go. That sounds much better. So now the conversation has started. This thing is the moneymaker. What I found is that the more this is working, is the more money I'm making. And I just wanted to borrow one of Lee's pictures. Can I just share screen, Bettina?
Yep, let me do that real quick here.
Yes, I was like, oh, she's speaking my language. Lee is definitely speaking my language. And I like, she has great slides. And I'm like, oh, I could, there you go. Did you see this? Did everyone remember this? The promoter makes all the money and the doer is limited. And in other words, look at this thing. You see that thing? Microphone on her voice. This is where the money is. This amplifier here is the money. And I think it just brings home Lee's point even more, that all you got to do is talk, which is to promote, and put money in the bank. So I'd just like to say that every dollar in my account is from my mouth. Every dollar that I have in my account came because my voice was working. Can you guys still see my screen? Hello? Is anybody there? Courtney, are you there?
Here, yes, we see you.
Okay, good. So,
we don't see your screen though. Are you wanting to share your screen?
Oh, I wanted to unshare. Is it still
Okay.
sharing?
Yeah. Nope, it's not shared. Sorry.
Okay, great. But I am going to share another one. This one is even better. Let me just get it up, make sure. There you go. Share this, Nigel. Share screen. Yes. Can you see this? Yes? Richard, can you see that?
Yes, thank you.
All
Yes.
right. Okay, so now I'm asking for a volunteer. Who would like to? Courtney. Yes, volunteer. Could you read this for me? Can you see it? This.
Let's see. I am effectively
effortlessly.
Sorry, I'm a little I'm a little dyslexic. Sorry.
Okay, great. Keep going.
Okay, I am effortlessly attracting great health and relationships and wealth opportunities. I am allowing massive beneficial conditions, contributions to flow through me. I am experiencing absolutely the absolute time, freedom, and sorry.
Where are we? Let's see. Let's start again. I'm effortlessly attracting great health, relationship, and wealth and opportunities. Yes?
Yes. I am allowing massive beneficial contributions to follow through me. I am experiencing absolute time freedom and
exponential
cash flow. That's right. I am being a teacher and a role model for others.
Beautiful. Excellent. You know that the number one fear on earth is public speaking. And the number two is...
I'm dyslexic. I
understand, but I just want to acknowledge you because the number two fear on earth is public reading. So well done. Excellent job.
Awesome that you're reading it. Awesome that you read it. Thank you.
Who was that?
Thanks.
Me, Diana. Just
Diana.
I don't have a stable internet connection, so I am cutting in and out. I'm sure of it.
Yes. So what I wanted to bring to Courtney's awareness is what he was reading. Can you see this picture here, Courtney?
Yes.
What does it say?
Now, what does it say? Now, flourishing.
Flourishing. Yeah. And this is called the flourishing mindset. Okay. So when I'm operating from my flourishing mindset, this is what happens to me. I effortlessly attract health, wealth, people, everything just comes to me like magic. Contribution comes out of me without me making any effort. And I am having cash flow, free money. It's just like, do you have any money? Do you need money? No, it just flows through me. And then this other thing happens, Courtney. Okay, can you mute me? Can you mute everyone for now, Bettina, so I can hear I'm hearing my echo, that's what it is. But I would like to keep talking with Courtney for a minute. Yeah, and what happens next is that I become this role model on earth. Are you operating from this mindset, Courtney?
I'm trying to.
Trying? What do you mean by trying to?
Well, let's see. I've never made money online before, so what I'm trying to do is trying to change my mindset.
Okay.
Get used to, exactly, to get used to things,
right.
how to do things around being an entrepreneur and that sort of thing.
Fair enough. And so you would like to, is what I think you're saying. This would be
Yes.
nice. It would be
Yes.
wonderful. However, I'm not there yet, right? So maybe you're here on this mindset here, the striving mindset. You would like to read
Yeah,
that.
exactly.
Right?
Yeah.
Try this out.
Striving.
Just read it out loud. Read it out loud and see what it sounds like.
Let's see, striving, top 19%. Okay. I am working hard and using my limited time to increase my health, relationships, contributions, and cash flow.
What does that mean? Talk to me.
Let's see.
Let's see. This is for Troy. Is Troy on the line? Just to check. Is Troy here? I saw his picture. Troy, if you're here, on mute, because Troy will appreciate this. Courtney is a natural because he does the Obama pause. You know what an Obama pause is?
Oh, yeah.
There it
more
is.
Like,
that was it.
Something
yeah,
like that. Yeah, exactly.
Exactly.
Obama,
It's the sign. It's a sign of wisdom, my friend. It's a sign of money in the voice. Okay, carry on. What were you saying now after your Obama pause? What are you thinking, in other words?
Well, yes, of course, yeah.
There it is.
So I don't know what to say now.
Well, no. Well, just go back to this. Read this again in the first person. You notice in the I am here. Just read it out loud, and you'll have a thought.
I am working hard and using my limited time to increase my health, relationships, contributions, and cash flow.
Yes. What thoughts pop into your head now after you read that?
Well, I got to work hard. I got to work a little bit harder in increasing these things: the health, relationships, contributions, and cash flow.
Exactly. And you know, this is what it looks like on the graph. Time and effort here, and things get better the harder you work. Only problem with it is you get tired. Burnout. This thing is great while I'm full of energy, but it's work. Look at that, work. And that brings me back to that thing where there's a doing thing. You got to do something versus say something, okay? But that's a mindset. So is this how you are right now? Is this what your cash flow looks like? You're working harder and it's getting better and better the harder you work? Or not? Are you here or here? Are you here?
Pretty much in the striving or striving and surviving between that.
Okay, well, let's have a look at the surviving and see what that's like. This is more public reading, I'm afraid. Go ahead.
Okay, I am not dead yet. Still struggling. Trading water. Trading water. Spending my time trying to maintain my health, relationships, and cash flows so that I can stay alive. I can stay alive.
Can you say that in your own words?
Let's see.
I'll give you a word for it. I'm surviving, man. How you doing? You know how it is. I'm surviving.
Well, yeah. Surviving, yeah. Pretty much trying to what is it? Trying to get the hang of things, kind of thing.
Yes, I'm hanging in there is another word. Right?
Yeah, pretty much like exactly. Yeah, exactly.
Notice it's not working hard and getting better. It's hanging in there. You know what happens when you look at the cash flow? It's flat like that. Last year I made 5,000. Last month I made 5,000. This month I made 5,000. Next month It's the same. It doesn't matter how hard I work, nothing really changes. At least when I was here, the harder I work, is the better things we're getting. But surviving is kind of, what's going on? And you know who has this? You know what percentage? Look at that. That's a huge number of people. And you know what is called a 9-to-5 job? Did you know that your salary does not change over time? It doesn't matter how hard you work, your income is fixed. And it's called fixed income. And people love those people because their income is predictable and stable. But entrepreneurs start here. But sometimes, even though I've quit my job, it's just like here. In fact, sometimes it's worse. At least I had $75,000 a year. Now I'm an entrepreneur. I'm making $15,000 a year, and my business is flatlining. We call it flatlining, surviving. Yes, this is. Don't worry, Courtney. It's normal. Yeah. I'm just a normal. You're just a normal human being. Yes.
I'm on the normal side.
It's disgusting. Normal. You should be vomiting every time someone says, Courtney, are you normal? You're such a normal person. You're like, no, I'm ashamed to be normal. This is hanging in there. Nothing great about being normal. What is great is being great. And what's even better is being wow, right? This is where the money is. This is, at least I'm growing, but here I'm flatlining. I'm stuck, man. But wait, there's more. Guess what? There's another.
Oh, yes. Dying. Yes.
Go ahead.
Experiencing diminishing levels of health or time freedom, or relationships, or opportunities, or contributions, or cash flow.
It's heading south, my friend. Have you heard that phrase, rescue the dying?
Oh, yeah.
This is it. This is the dying. Life is getting, how's it doing? Well, it's kind of, it's not good. I'm getting sicker. I'm losing my life, losing my relationship. I'm losing my health. Everything is getting worse. There's a huge portion of the world that's going through that right now. So, question thank you first, Courtney. You're an awesome speaker, man. Are you using your voice? Do you make money using your voice?
Oh, yeah.
You do? Okay.
So,
what do you do?
some people do say I do have a voice for a radio announcer, that sort of thing.
Who is that guy? Earl something. Earl, I think. There's a brother who's got, you look like him too. I forgot. It's some actor. I think, is it Earl something? You have that deep, nice voice, right?
Oh,
so.
Okay, I'm going to unmute myself just to say it's James Earl Jones.
Thank you. Thank you. James Earl Jones. This brother gets paid to make a noise. Courtney, you're the upgrade. Yes, you're the upgrade. Just repeat after me again, Courtney. My voice is my moneymaker.
My voice is my moneymaker.
Oh my God. And I was about to say, can you sing that? Go ahead, just turn that into a song. Go.
My voice is my moneymaker.
Oh Lord, dude, you're leaving money on the table. That's all I can tell you. That's all I can say. Richard, would you agree? This brother has a voice. Richard, you have to unmute, man. We can't have you silent. Your voice, Richard, you got to unmute so we can hear you.
He definitely does. He definitely does.
Would you pay him for his voice?
Sure. Honestly, he definitely has a good voice. And it gets better as he goes along.
I know. He started off with dyslexia, then he went into his Obama pause mode, and then now he's just, whoa. And next he wants to sing it out to us. Come on. Courtney, what's happening? So Courtney, the reason why you're getting better is because you're talking more and more. The longer I keep you talking is the more money you make. Did you know that? That's why I don't speak to my audience. I have my audience speak to me. Don't I, Richard? Hello, Richard?
Hi. Yes.
Yes. Are you speaking to me?
I am.
Great, because you know it's rude to listen to me.
Of course.
Thank you.
It's got to be a conversation, right?
Well, it's got to be you talking more than me. Unless, yes, unless you want me to make all the money. Whoever is talking is making the money. Okay?
Okay.
Whoever is doing the talking is making the money. Now, to bring on Lee's point about the promoter versus the doer, there's a classic sports. Who can guess where there's a sport where there's big money and there's a guy called the promoter and there's the guy doing the work? Who can think of a sport where that is the case?
Boxing.
Boxing. Right. Who gets paid? Is it Don King or is it Mike Tyson? Hello?
Don King.
Don King is the billionaire. Mike Tyson got his head beaten up or whatever, and he's broke. So there's a great boxer who did his own talking. Who can think of that guy?
Muhammad Ali.
Muhammad Ali was the first boxer to go into the billions and the millions for talking in the ring. And somebody said, Muhammad, why do you talk such trash? And he's like, you act like a fool. You come in calling these people names, the beer, and he must fall in two. And he's talking all the time. And he was in an interview and he said, listen, I watched this guy called Ric Flair, I think, a wrestler, and he came in the ring with a wig, a blonde wig on, and he got the crowd all riled up. And they hated him. And he says, I'm going to be like that. And then he came back and he created his own like persona. I'm the greatest. Oh, he's talking all the time. And the people are like, shut up. Oh, no, I will never shut up. I'm so beautiful. You can't touch me. Oh, and he's going on and on. I'm like, why do you do that, Muhammad? And he goes, it was shock, but the people didn't get it. He said, it fills the garden. And they're like, the garden? It fills the garden? What do you mean? It fills the garden.
Oh, yeah.
What? Madison Square Garden.
Yes.
It's a massive arena and it gets filled with people. And it says 90% of those people come to see me get beat. But guess what? They have to pay full price to get in because he was his own promoter. And that's why everybody loved him, because he could talk and fill the room. That's a promoter. And he barely did any fighting. He just went around and tickled people and bounced around and was the greatest of all time because he said so. So that's the case where the voice is the moneymaker, even though his profession was so-called doing, he made most of his money by talking. So you see Richard do this move here, means Richard is thinking. And when thought goes to loudspeaker, that's where the money is. It's called thought leadership. It's where you get paid for what you think, Richard. So you're going to share that or you're going to keep it to yourself? I'm thinking,
where are we going next? I'm very eager to find out where this is leading to, my friend.
Excellent question. Who else is thinking that? See, Richard, what you just did, you spoke for the people. Are you a leader?
I believe so.
You believe?
Yes.
You're not sure? You know or you believe?
I hate to say, okay, I'll go ahead and say it. Yes, I am a leader.
You know what? I know you're suffering from a virus that's interfering with your moneymaker, Richard. And I hate to say this, but I'm going to say it. You got the bug called modesty, don't you?
I do.
I know. You know what it's doing for your cash flow? Diminishing. Because instead of telling the truth about your greatness, you're like, you know what, I could be elite. No, you're not. You were made in the image of your manufacturer. Who made you, Richard? Uh-oh, he's having a problem with his memory.
No, we're going to a topic here that can be controversial.
It is, exactly. And it requires, if you are brave enough to speak about it, you can make some money. If you're afraid of it, then you will have to not make as much money. Talk to me.
God, man.
Are you sure? Are you sure? Are you just being...
I'm 100% sure about that.
Now, let me see. When God was making you, was he like, I don't want the full version of me. I just want a little a diminished version, or I want a replica. Which version do you create? A replica or a diminished version? Let's see if he got the bug. If he got the bug, he's going to downgrade himself. And if he don't have the bug, he's going to speak the truth.
I think he made a replica.
You think? You're not sure again.
I'm not sure again.
Or are you being modest? Come on, man.
That's a difficult shell to break out of, Nigel.
Which one is that, Richard? Which shell is that?
The modesty shell.
How did you get in there in the first place?
No idea.
You're bringing, so your question was so relevant. So let me ask, while I have your voice, Richard, Courtney, don't go to sleep, man. You're still on the stage. Stage is money-making time, right? Okay. Richard.
I'm still here.
Yeah, keep your voice active. Richard,
yes.
You asked me, where are we going, right? I love that question. And the way you asked it made it sound like you didn't know. And I'm like, he's just trying to be humble. He's got the humble bug. Richard, you should speak the truth, man. And the truth will set you free. What are you thinking?
Yeah.
So the question is, were you created great or were you created humble?
I believe I was created great.
You believe. Richard, I found out there's a difference between knowing part and believing. Okay. Which one are you telling me, man? You know or you believe? Because belief is programmable. You know that. Uh-oh.
I know.
By the way, people, Richard is a deep thinker. He's a deep thinker, but the problem is if he was to share what he's really thinking, he would cause trouble. So he dumbs it down with modesty. Am I telling the truth, Richard?
What?
Right, Richard. So the work that I do, the truth is core value number one, and therefore you're a troublemaker by nature. If you speak the truth, you're going to cause trouble. But if you hold it back, you'll be safe, but you'll be surviving. So, Richard, based on this pyramid here, where do you think I'm going?
I have no idea.
Wrong answer. Give me another one. Give me the wrong answer instead of no idea. Risk. Take a risk and point at the pyramid and tell me where I'm going.
I honestly can't get. I cannot even
All
get.
right, then. Okay, I know what the problem is. He doesn't know where he is. So, Richard, which one of these graphs best describes your cash flow? Are you losing money over time? Are you just surviving here? Are you growing every month? Or are you effortlessly attracting people and money every day? Like, man, Nigel, I can't even tell you. It's so embarrassing. It's ridiculous. I'm here. Where are you on here?
I am in the flourishing stage.
Oh, that explains it, Courtney. This brother is already here. Therefore, there's nowhere to go.
He's already up at the top.
He's at the top, dude. He's in the, look at this group. You know who they are? They're the ones that are quiet. They don't like talking about this because people shoot at them. What are you thinking there, Richard? Am I calling you out here? You feel like you're in here. Talk to me, brother.
No, I like your honesty.
What?
I like your honesty. I like your honesty. And
what about
true.
your honesty?
And I'm being truthful too.
Say more.
Well, ask me the question.
Oh, where are you? Where are you?
I am right there. I'm in the flourishing state.
I'm flourishing. Sure. Just say it. I am flourishing.
I'm flourishing.
So, at least Courtney, I think you said you were here, right? Somewhere here?
Yes, Courtney? I'm here.
You see, Courtney, you know why you're still here, man? Would you like to know? It's not right, by the way. It's not right, as my girlfriend Sally used to say. That's not right. That's not right. Courtney, do you think God made you to be here or here?
Did God made me to be at the top?
Here, yes. And somehow you fell out of heaven and you fell. They call you a fallen angel. and you fell down here in survival. And are you trying to get out, by the way? You did say that, right? I'm trying. You said that at the beginning. Are you trying to get back here?
I'm trying to build myself up. Exactly. Yeah.
Back. Yes. And do you know why it's taking so long? This is not going to help. Richard is not going to like me for this. But would you like to guess, Courtney, why it's taking you so long to get back home? Home. This is your home. This is what God created in the factory. Have a guess. Give me 2 wrong guesses. Wrong guesses only. Courtney, why are you here so long trying to get back home? Trying. That's your word there. Go ahead, man. Just give me some wrong answers.
Well, let's see. I spent a lot of my life trying to get to know how to make money online, and I've been wasting all these years trying to chase after these shiny objects, and then I find myself here. I've never been taught any of this before.
Yes, I totally understand. I feel compassion, but I know who's responsible for that.
There you go. Yeah.
Richard, can you explain why you're here and he's here? What's up with that?
Because I said enough of that a long time ago.
I know, and you went back home, right? You gave up all of this BS, is what we call it. This is nonsense.
That's right.
God designed me for this, and this is the truth right here. So what's all this noise? Even though 90-something% of the world has bought into it, believe it, I'm going home. But it's not a popular move, is it, Richard? This is a very it's very lonely at the top, Richard. I don't know if you noticed.
It wasn't in the beginning, but I'm comfortable where I am now.
Oh, it wasn't comfortable at the beginning, but now you're comfortable? This
That's
is for
right.
Troy. Troy. Troy understands. Troy has been avoiding discomfort, Richard. I'm like, dude, you got to get out of your, this is comfortable right here. There's so much company here that you feel comfortable here. That's why they love it, Richard. But this is a lonely journey, dude. Look at the percentage, man. It's like, you're lucky if you see these people. And you know why they're quiet, Richard? You know why you're thoughtful and quiet? Because these people resent you, man. And they feel better if you say you're like them, but then you won't be telling the truth. So we call that humility. I try, and you dumb it down so that they don't feel the discomfort of this. That's why I said, come on, Richard, be truthful.
True.
Let it hurt them, disrupt them.
True.
So Richard, the reason why your voice is important, Richard, is because of this thing here. Read this line, Richard. This is your piece right here.
I'm being a teacher and a role model for others.
Yes, you know that guy, Courtney, trying to get out of here. He's definitely committed to getting out, right? To Courtney, like, dude, he hates it here. He wants to go home, but there's no role model. Where's the role model? Oh, he's quiet, being humble. Uh-oh. Richard?
Yes.
Oh, is that a question for me?
Yes, Richard.
Sorry, repeat the question.
Well, actually, it's not a question, it's a statement. Let me see if Troy heard it, because Troy is always paying attention. Troy, do you hear my proposition?
What I think I heard is that Nigel is saying part of the challenge that Courtney has is the lack of a role model, because the role model, such as Richard, is quiet.
Yes.
Because when I am flourishing and I'm speaking aloud, I open myself up to get shot and to fail.
Well, no, not shot. It's just that you shine light. And these people like to shoot at bright lights. And so for safety, Richard humbles himself. Let me describe humble for you, Richard. This is for Richard. Richard, you know what humble is like? It's like putting a lampshade over a light bulb. It's comfortable, right? It makes the room nice and warm and glowy, but it's not the full megawatts of light. it's been subdued.
True.
But under that lampshade is a 100 megawatt light bulb.
Yeah.
But for you and I, oh, what a nice, comfortable room. Because if he removed that lampshade, it would be blind and start shooting at the bulb. You see? That's called dumbing yourself down. What are you thinking there, Richard? You're always thinking, so you might as well speak.
No, it's true. I mean, you couldn't have said it better.
So the reason why Richard's like, Nigel, I'm wondering where you're going is because when you get here, there is nowhere else to go, Richard. So your question is extremely relevant. Now, if you were here, I would have said, well, where do you think we're going? And you would say to the top, but Richard is at the top. And today in our FMC, we were talking about coming from the top, Richard. Richard,
okay.
What's it like to come from the top? It's much easier to come from the top than to go to the top. What are you thinking?
I'm just waiting to hear more.
Okay, Richard, this is where Nigel might have to sell you the FMC. In fact, I'm going to put it in the link. Let me get my link so I can do my selling now, because Richard has set it up. Richard, did you want me to sell you something? Richard, you just asked for it, man. You shall be punished with a sale. Because Richard,
I'm listening.
I know you are. You're gonna pay. You shall pay. So you're listening. So repeat after me, Richard. My voice is my moneymaker.
My voice is my moneymaker.
I can. I was gonna say Earl Grey. Courtney, can you model it for him? You need to get paid. Courtney, my voice is my moneymaker.
My voice is my moneymaker.
Can you copy that, Richard?
My voice is my moneymaker.
Why doesn't it feel the same? Courtney, are you charging for your voice, man?
Huh?
Do you charge for using your voice? Do you get paid?
No, I've never charged for using my voice. I've never done it.
Oh my Lord. Repeat after me, Courtney. My voice is my moneymaker.
My voice is my moneymaker.
Oh my God, he sings it. What do you think about that, Richard? Richard, what do you think of Courtney's voice?
He's warmed up now. He's really warmed up. He's ready.
Oh my God.
It's
This is awesome.
Talent. You can't talent. It's an amazing talent, Courtney. It's not just that you're speaking.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Is that Diana talking? Because I can only see a few people on my. All right.
I'm sorry,
so Courtney,
but
no, you're fine. You're fine. Yeah, excellent. Just mute for a minute, Diane. But that was excellent. I agree 100%. So this is like Ali Frazier. This is Richard versus Courtney. Who is the real champion here? Right now, so far Courtney is looking good. He just looks better, sounds better, right? But I know Richard is no joke. This guy's sitting at the 1%. So this is a beautiful exchange here, because who theoretically should be at 1% is Courtney with that moneymaker voice, but Richard is there. And he's not. He's hiding his voice. He's hiding his voice. So can you imagine if these two exchanged words, there will be an equalization somehow. And I believe, I know that Courtney would join Richard and Richard would join Courtney and would have two greats at the 1% level. What do you think, Richard? Come on, talk to me, brother.
I think so. I like a duel.
Yeah, so what? I need my commentator, Troy, to comment on that. Come on, Troy, say something.
Oh, okay.
By the way, hold on a second there, Troy. I'm just highlighting some stuff. Troy is mastering the Obama pause. Can you give us a sample? There it is. Now listen to Courtney's version. Courtney, give us an Obama pause.
Yes. Mhm.
No, so it's the sound. Go ahead, man. Just, there it is.
The Obama pause.
Yes, it's a money maker, my friend. And he does it. And yes, it's a beautiful. Now, in the normal world, they teach you to cut that out. If you go to speaker, what is that speaker training thing?
Toastmasters.
Toastmasters, they'll say, oh, remove the ums and the ahs. No, I say put it in. That's where the money is. Okay, I know Richard is like, the thing about Richard, his mind is fast. And if you're not going somewhere, he gets bored and tunes out. Richard, is that true? Talk to me, man. I like the truth. I can handle it.
Shut it on.
Okay, so Richard, here's the thing. Because you're sitting at the top, you are meant to speak more than Courtney.
Okay.
Uh-oh. And that phrase, okay, is the worst phrase on earth. So what you're doing, Richard, is you're listening to Nigel, right? And who's doing more talking now? Is it Nigel or Richard?
Nigel.
And this is what's happening. Whoever's doing the talking is making the money, and whoever's doing the listening is paying. Richard, which one are you doing, man?
I'm listening.
Richard, were you a good student?
Yes.
You know what a student does best of all? Listen.
Yeah.
So I'm going to point something out. These are expenses, and this is income. Income, expense. Income, expense. If you listen to me, you got to pay me. And if you talk to me, I got to pay you. Which one would you prefer?
I prefer you pay me.
Therefore, you got to talk to me.
Let's talk.
Voice is, well, no, I'm listening. I'm listening. This is what I'm saying.
What do you want to talk
Richard,
about?
to help, Richard, you're the moneymaker here. So this is how we do it. I'm going to help Richard now. Richard, this is how you activate your moneymaker from zero. And borrow this, please, Courtney, so you can move to number one real quick. You just do what Richard does, which he rubs his chin. Richard, do you rub your chin a lot? Means you're thinking.
I do.
He's a deep thinker. And then he says this phrase, and everyone should say it together. I am thinking. And if you do an Obama pause in front of it, the thought is worth more money. Say, I'm thinking that, there it is. I'm thinking that, and notice the thinking that is initiated by the speaker. No stimulus is required because Richard is always thinking. All he's doing is putting on loudspeaker now, and he's getting paid for sharing his thoughts. What are you thinking, Richard?
I'm thinking
that.
I'm thinking that.
Then finish it off, man. Whatever comes after it is your money.
I'm thinking that this is going to lead to a good ending.
Say more. Because you're going to have to keep thinking. What's the end? Come on, let's keep talking. I'm thinking that.
I'm thinking that this is going to be a very good experience at the end. And I'm looking forward to that.
What do you mean by the end?
At the end of this discussion today.
There will be no end unless you want to shut off the moneymaker. Richard, I would suggest to you that the problem is you think there's an end. As long as you have a voice, you keep talking. Your promotion never ends. Richard, repeat after me. My voice is my moneymaker. Is it still working?
Yes.
Are you still alive?
Very much.
You don't retire the moneymaker. It just keeps talking.
I like that.
Say what?
I love that.
What do you love about it, Richard?
The moneymaker part.
Dude, you gotta add some, you gotta initiate the conversation, otherwise you have to pay. Say, I think, just say I think, and because you're rubbing your chin, you're thinking, just say the word I think, and magic will come out your mouth.
I'm thinking.
Yes.
Well, as I said, I'm thinking Where's this leading to?
And this is what I do. I think it's leading to X, and you get to determine what X is. Therefore, you're now leading again.
I believe I'm beginning to think that this is some kind of audition.
Say more about that.
Well, I wish I knew a little bit more about you.
Well, you got to ask questions.
So, what do you do, Nigel?
I activate great ones. Richard, are you a great one?
I am.
I thought so, because great ones come from here. Keep talking. Next question.
Next question. How long have you been doing this?
That's a great question. Now, how long have I been doing this? This being, how long has it been my profession, or how long have I been using my moneymaker?
How long has this been your profession? I believe this is your profession.
Yes, meaning you see that link that I put in the chat? Mm-hmm. That is an offer that I have right now for $1,500 for 5 days. It's called the Financial Miracle Challenge. And right now it's running. Troy's in it, Bettina's in it right now, and 2 other people. And my intention is to have Richard, Courtney, everyone on this call participate. I do them every month. Mm-hmm. And each month I double the price of the entry. So I recommend getting in before it doubles again. Now, why is the price going up? Because we're using the voice, and there's no limit to what a voice can do. But back to your question, officially, I made this my profession in the year 2000.
Wonderful.
Before that, I was a software engineer. Mm-hmm. And I worked on aircrafts and A320 Airbus. And then the turning point for me was in the year 2000. You remember Y2K, the bug?
Yes.
Richard? I was working on a project to debug that bug. Mm. And I successfully managed the project that did it. And they were so impressed by my magic, because I was coming from here, that they wanted to hire me. It was GE Capital, actually. But just as they were offering me the JOB, which means I would be in this mindset, I heard my inner voice say to me, "Well done, Nigel. You have successfully removed the bug from the machines. Now go remove the bug from the human machine."
Okay.
So yes.
Sorry. So for example, let's say I was a cake decorator, okay? And I came to you and I said, I went to, and you're the owner of a very fancy, proprietor of a fancy cake shop. And I came to you and I said, "Nigel, I'm a wonderful cake decorator. If you see my work, my handiwork, you'll be shocked." And of course, Nigel wants to know right away. He says, "Can you bring me some samples of what you do?" So in that context, what you do, your money, your mouth is your money maker, basically. Show me some of your handiwork.
Are you talking to me, or are you saying to the baker?
No, I'm talking to you now.
Well, the first analogy, I would not do what you just said. Mm-hmm. So this baker would have said, "I do great work, and I'd say, I don't even want to see your handiwork." I would not go look at his work. I would say, "Talk to me about your work." Okay. That's what I would literally say. Mm-hmm. Tell me about your wonderful bakery thing. And if he doesn't talk to me and make me salivate just from his words, I'm like, dude, the next thing I'd do, I'd say, "Look at this graph here and tell me how your business is going. Is it here, 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 or here?" That's literally what I'd do with that baker. I'd bring out this pyramid and let him tell me where he's at. I would not look at his craft work at all. I'd assume that if he says he's good, unless he lies. You see that? I trust his word, but what I know that he may not be talking or promoting his work enough. So I'd ask him, "Hey, Mr. Baker Man, what is your biggest challenge in your business. What do you think he's going to say to me?
Promoting himself.
I don't think he's going to say that. He's going to say, I'm not making as much money as I want.
Okay.
I wish I didn't have to work so hard to make money because I've been baking for 200 years and I'm getting tired.
Yeah.
I'm like, dude, you need this. You need your business to just flourish without you doing any work.
Mm-hmm.
And he would say, by the way, this is my handiwork. This is it. This is after 20 years, this is what I came up with. And I share this around the world with corporate and small business. I used to speak this in corporations, and then they're very committed to this. So I stopped and I work with small business owners, especially those who have a calling, Richard, to change the world. By the way, Richard, do you have a calling to change the world?
I do.
Oh, my peoples. Oh, well, then I have to test you. May I test you? I'm an engineer. We do testing. You ready?
Sure.
This is a test, not of your mind, but of your heart. Okay? So I'm going to ask you a question, and no thinking is required. All right? No thinking. If you start asking me questions, then you're thinking.
Okay.
So this is the yes, no answer, instant answer. Ready? Richard.
Go ahead.
Are you an angel? Yes or no?
No.
Oh, why you say that? Now you can think.
Define angel is too general a term.
Well, what would you say you are?
I'm a good human being.
Oh, you're human.
Yeah.
What's a good human? Is there different types, good and bad humans?
I think so.
Can you explain? This is where you do some teaching. You know that thing? Where is that? This part. Can you give us a little teaching? Because you're going to have to use your voice for that.
You'll have people say good, but they're not honest, and they call themselves good.
Did you say not honest? So one of your core values is honesty.
Honesty and integrity are my core values.
Honesty and integrity. Oh my God, Richard. Keep talking, brother. Every time you talk, you sound like one of my people. Keep talking. Keep talking, brother. You have no idea. Keep going. You can't be quiet now that you're coming out.
Yeah, no. Well, that's. I mean.
Okay, Richard. Look at. Can you see this, Richard?
Yeah.
What's that?
Honesty.
This.
Responsiveness. Precision. Integrity.
And there's more, but these are the top 5. Are you this?
Pretty much. I'd say
well, yes. If you withhold your voice, you're withholding your generosity. What are you thinking now?
Sorry, I didn't hear that.
Huh?
I didn't hear that last question.
To the degree that I'm quiet, then I am not being generous.
Yes.
So what do you think of that statement?
About honesty?
Generosity.
Oh, generosity? What did you want to know about generosity? Sorry.
Well, how is it related to speaking?
It's directly related, I think. If you are genuine in what you say, your message is more accepted or better accepted.
Generosity means to give.
Okay.
Giving, a lot of sharing.
Yes.
So are you sharing a lot, or are you keeping it to yourself? Are you keeping quiet?
I do share, but not as much as I could probably.
That's the core value of generosity. You know you can, but you're withholding yourself because of the bug that I told you about, this modesty bug.
Mm-hmm.
So, and that's why you want me to talk. Am I sharing enough, by the way? Am I talking too much, not enough?
No,
How am I doing?
Yeah.
I'm modeling for you, okay?
Yes.
I'd like you to talk more than Nigel.
Okay.
Yes. Now, Courtney, have you fallen asleep on us? What are you thinking? What's Courtney thinking?
Well, I was really thinking of, turning my voice into something really fantastic.
What do you mean? You already have fantastic.
Creating a radio announcing website.
Oh, Lord of mercy.
Yeah, I'm thinking of it. Creating a radio website where I can announce songs and announce artists and that sort of thing.
And get paid.
Exactly.
Now, I think you need to talk to Richard. Richard, can you help him out? Do you think you can help him with that? You're a deep thinking guy.
Most definitely. I would love to have a conversation.
Are you both members of the We Empower yet? Uh-oh. Courtney?
Sorry, come again?
No.
Yes.
Are you you're a member of We Empower, right?
Yes.
We got to get Richard in because he has a lot to offer. He could be making a lot more money. See? Okay, Richard, I think my time is up. Bettina always gives me more time than I deserve because she likes it when I make the people talk, okay?
Yeah.
And I'd like to acknowledge, what I'd like Courtney to do is to acknowledge Richard for anything that he heard from Richard that he liked. Go ahead. Courtney.
Yes. Richard, so what do you think?
No. I want you to acknowledge him because he's already spoken. Richard was quiet when I met him. First of all, his microphone was off. Then for the last 20 minutes, it's been on, and he's been engaging with me. First of all, he was asking me, where is this going? Then we found out that he's already here. Then he was quiet. Then he started talking. Then he was like, okay, let's battle, Nigel. And he interviewed me and pulled me out, you see? So this brother has done work, Richard. I'd like to acknowledge you.
Thank you.
But I want Courtney to practice acknowledging people because since he's going to be in the next Oprah style, you need to acknowledge people, Courtney, to get paid. Hello, so acknowledge your guest, Richard.
Well, I guess, I think you have a really good voice, Richard. I think you have a really good personality, that sort of thing. Yeah. I think you have I think you have a really good personality. Yeah.
And I really believe you should be pursuing a career in that voice of yours. You really, really have a good voice, my friend.
Oh, thank you. Thank you so much.
And he's willing to help because he's already here. You see that? I told you, we got to bring the greats together. The rappers understand this, so they have rap battles, right? And that's how you got these billionaire Jay-Z and 50 Cent. You know, they're all billionaires now, right?
Yes.
Because they use their money maker. Snoop Doggy, my mind on my money, blah, blah, blah. All right. Okay, my time is up. Bettina, give me the red flag. Okay, I'm done.
Thank you so much, Nigel. That was a great session. Of course, it's all about activating your voice as your moneymaker. And I know I grow each and every time, whether I'm participating using my voice or even when I'm just listening like I was here today. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining us for the We Empower You community and our show here that we have every single Wednesday. We start at 3 p.m., we end at 5 p.m., and it's every single Wednesday. Join us by going to weempoweryourlife.com. Click on the calendar tab to join us, and there is the Zoom link right there. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining us. We'll see you next week. Bye for now.
Bye-bye.